Hey everyone, how's you doing today? My name is Marcus Tate, and today I'm going to be talking a little about derivatives. Before I really get started, I wanted to kind of set you up with a scenario. It's somewhat in life that everybody has to do. It might not be corn, it might be shoes, it might be getting a car, it might be anything that you guys do within a day-to-day basis. But my scenario is, let's say you're a farmer, and say you got 7 acres of corn that you want to sell. Each acre, you're probably going to sell $300 to $400. Now let's say you're a farmer, you make the contract. The contract currently states each year you're going to sell every acre, all 7 acres, to the same person for $1,000. Now let's say you get your corn, you got your 7 acres, you give the businessman your contract, he pays you your $1,000, everything happens. Everything's good. Now let's say the next year, same contract, but you don't get your 7 acres of corn. Just so happens some cows or pigs came by and ruined your corn. So now you don't have 4 acres of corn. But with that contract, it actually should state that if not provided the 7 acres of corn, give or take the market price, you're still good with the contract. So going back to the good scenario, you gave your man 7 acres of corn. No matter what the market price is that year, you're always going to get a set amount of money. Now what he does with that money, he figures out the market price. He might increase his money, he might decrease. But that's not up to the farmers. That's the good thing. But the bad scenario, it's not really bad. You still get some of the money, but depending on the market, he can decide to not pay you all since you did not give him all 7 acres. Now, with that being said, that's a different type of derivative that I'm going to be talking about later on in this video. But let's actually get into the PowerPoint that I made. Derivative. Algebra. Now, I did a little work on algebra and derivatives. Algebra actually works hand in hand with geometry. I didn't know that, and I'm a math major, but it kind of makes sense now. Algebra also helps solve linear equations in different systems within mathematics, and also as well as quadratic equations and so forth and so on. Algebra is also actually a kind of big topic within math. Calculus. Calculus was actually created by Isaac Newton with help with Getterfield. And pretty much calculus, it provided an independence of official approach doing derivatives and different evaluations. Calculus also works hand in hand with the derivatives as long as algebra. That's why they kind of are first in my presentation. Now, before I actually tell you what derivatives actually are, I wanted to give you a little more background of derivatives for the people who might not be as educated in mathematics as I am. A little history of derivative is actually famous from Greek. So the Greek gods or the Greek family, as far as Archimedes and I forgot really how to pronounce his name, Eduardo. Pretty sure I messed it up, but the main focus in Greek mathematics was the 3 names. Also, within derivatives, it's important for results in different calculus problems. That's also why calculus was before the history. Now, derivatives, which we all love in mathematics, especially in college levels. No, we don't. Derivatives are one of the most important tools in mathematics and core calculus, algebra, and also a little bit in trigonometry. Used in geometrics and geometry, derivatives help find a slope and a curve, and this other the rate of change, meaning that goes back to the example that I gave you before, the PowerPoint, where if you have a certain amount of corn, rate of change, interest goes up, you might still be making the same amount of money, but somebody else might be profiting off of you. It's a tricky business, but it's a lot safer than a lot of other ones out in America. Now, derivatives was found by Isaac Newton, and Isaac Newton also was the creator of calculus. That's why I also have a PowerPoint of him. He's very important within mathematics. Isaac Newton worked out the basis of calculus in 1665 through 1666. He created the derivative function as f derivative of x. And he also helped work out the chain rule within derivatives. The next one we have Gottfried Deck. Gottfried is actually from Germany. That's why his name is kind of non-familiar with us. He introduced the dx and the dy as differences between constant values. He also helped Isaac Newton with calculus as far as derivatives. And he brought his own sprinkle of calculus into derivatives in 1675 through 1677. And financial derivatives. Financial derivatives goes right back to the story that I told you before. Financial derivatives is fairly new to the field of mathematics, and also was made in 1970s. So your mother or your father, depending on how old you are, should know exactly how to use these things. The definition of finance derivatives are creating a security or contract that details the exact value for the relationship of another asset that streams followed of crop. Which means if you sign a contract or a legal statement saying that you're going to pay this amount of money to this certain people, no matter how the stock works, you're going to get your money. Derivatives. I'm pretty sure everybody, or I hope everybody, is familiar with the derivative formula, which is df over dx, in parentheses, x equals f, or the function of f equals lim f of x minus f of x1 all over x minus f of 1. Hopefully everybody is familiar with this one. This will be on a PowerPoint that will be on the end of the video, so you will have more time to look at that. Also with this comes more basic derivative formulas that you might use in calculus, algebra, or different finance derivatives. In math, you have different problems, and with the different problems come different solutions. Math evolves every day. Today we have talked about derivatives. Derivatives created helped by Isaac Newton, actually discovered derivatives and figured out how to use it in math, and particularly in calculus and algebra. Turns out derivatives are actually a very, very important contributor to calculus. In derivatives, we have different formulas. We have actually different types of derivatives as we talked about at the beginning of the video, as far as the crops, the corn, and who gets what money, and which is called finance derivatives. And also in this video, we have talked about a little history about derivatives, along with the famous people quotes, and also the mighty important formula that we have used for many years to come. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you found this video very educational and also entertaining. My name is Marcus Tate, and I hope you have a great day.